buying this building and to developing this concept so black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a, come on, stop the music, please. Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to Prime, take it to Pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out of my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it, don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, in case you didn't know what you just heard, that was the comments from a man by the name of Kevin Kelly, who is the owner of True Kitchen and Cocktails in Dallas, Texas. Now, apparently he went off on apparently it appears to be black women. I guess this restaurant plays some music. So, one of the DJs was playing some of that, shaking music, booty popping music. And apparently some women took it to heart and they started twerking in his restaurant. Now, he's being bashed to a certain degree. Some people are saying, oh, well, he didn't have to talk to them like that. And he needed to show more respect for those black, this is what you call black women sometimes playing the victim. Now, some people are commending him on taking a stance saying, hey, respect yourself. Now, he basically said, hey, this is a respectable restaurant. It's a nice establishment. Respect yourself. And he basically was saying, hey, I want sisters to be respected. He said I would say the same to brothers if he felt like they was disrespecting himself. And listen to what he said. And it was heartfelt. But, of course, you have black women trying to play the feminist role, trying to say he shouldn't talk to them like that. He need to show more respect towards black women. Well, how about the fact they need to respect his establishment, his place of business? Just because he playing certain songs don't give you excuse to start twerking and all that stuff. I done been in places where they play some nice music. I may do a little bobbing and all that stuff, and I'm not going to break out into, you got served mode to where I'm doing a full-fledged dance show and I'm, all that kind of stuff. Everybody getting a moment. But there is a such thing as taking it too far. These women took it too far, and he basically gave them the business, which he had every right to do because they was disrespecting his establishment. But instead of them, trying to pinpoint what the real point he was trying to make, they're trying to vilify this man. Saying, well, you don't have to categorize. No, sometimes you do have to say that. And it was just tough love. Okay? This is this new ultra sexual, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion type of environment that's starting to take place in our community, and we need to put the clamps on it right now. And I hope those women wasn't in their 30s or 40s doing that. Okay? Because if so, they need to be ashamed of themselves. Okay? I don't know where some black women get off thinking that they're unapproachable to where you can't tell them nothing. Where is it to where is it where it say you can't cuss at a woman? Because I guarantee you, if it was the other way around, I guarantee you, let's say a black woman owned the restaurant and she saw some black men come in there with their pants extremely hanging off their ass. And she said, hey, you guys need to pull up your pants. And she asked him more than once and then finally get to the point, hey, y'all, if y'all can't pull up y'all damn pants, you need to get the fuck out of my restaurant. I guarantee you that she gave that speech about black men need to respect themselves. And, if you want to be with a respectable black woman, you don't conduct you. I guarantee you people will be commending her and saying, hey, it was tough love and I applaud this sister. But there's this thing now where once again, people are trying to take away the opinion of a black man to where they trying to put these labels on black men to where we ain't allowed to say nothing. Where we, once again, our opinion doesn't matter. We don't have the right to say nothing to anybody. And that's what they're trying to do by trying to devalue the opinion of the black man. He had every damn right to say something to them. He told them 2 previous times to stop doing it. What was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? When you have asked him respectfully 2 previous times and they keep doing it. So basically, they don't respect him. They don't respect him as a business owner. They don't respect him as a man. And they don't respect him as a black man. I guarantee you if a white dude probably had came over there who owned the restaurant, they probably wouldn't have did it. They probably would have stopped. Wouldn't have did it anymore. If it was an Asian man, they probably would have stopped. If it was a non-black man, they probably would stop. But because it's a black man and black women feel like they don't have to respect black men, they are raised, a lot of them are raised not to respect black men. They was like, oh, well, the hell with him. So what was he supposed to do? Sometimes that's how you got to talk. He asked them 2 previous times, hey, could you stop doing that? Could you stop it? Could you please stop it? So when somebody asks you 2 other times and they ask you probably in a calmly respectable fashion and you just disregard what they saying, okay, now it's time to turn it up a notch. But once again, you got some black women trying to play the victim saying, oh, well, he didn't have to cuss at them. Well, obviously he did, because when he tried to be respectable, didn't work. When he said, could you please stop twerking? Could you please not do that in my establishment? If you go into a business, they have the right not to serve you. They have the right to refuse service to you. Now, they not supposed to refuse service to you because of your skin color and all that stuff, which they still do that to a certain degree in certain restaurants. Now, they can't, so like I said, you got these black feminists trying to play this victim role like, oh, he was wrong. He didn't have to talk to them like that. He didn't have to cuss at them. He didn't have to try to humiliate them. Well, apparently they was humiliating themselves if you sitting up there twerking in a full-fledged restaurant, established business. Now, I'm gonna try to see can I get this dude on the phone. I'm gonna call up to the restaurant. I'm gonna see can I get this dude on the phone. But at the end of the day, he was absolutely 100% correct to tell them to respect his establishment. Some of y'all sisters, y'all gonna have to learn how to respect black men. And don't say, well, I don't think it's a respect for black men. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Like I said, how many times do somebody got to tell you to stop doing something? And he flat out said, hey, I don't need your money. And he had every right to say, to give them some dialect. He had every right. So I don't know what it is with this new thing now to where black women feel like they don't have to respect a black man, but then they always hollering about how they want to be respected. Respect that man's business. Respect yourself, sisters. The people that was with them should have checked them and said, hey, get out of here with that. Stop it. So like I said, you can save that victim stuff. You can save that, oh, he was wrong. He didn't have to talk to them like that. Like I said, where do some of y'all black women act like y'all unapproachable? To where nobody can't tell y'all nothing. Stop it. Anyway, this your boy, Town Biz. I'm out.